Instagram started as a check-in app where you could post your location and earn points and share photos. And the founders noticed most people were just using the photo part, so they stripped it down to just that. Slack started as a video game company, but the game wasn't taking off, so they pivoted to the chat tool they built for their own team. And YouTube started as a dating site. In each case, the original idea flopped, and one piece of it was working, and the founders bet on that piece. And then you've got Kodak and Blockbuster. Kodak was the first digital camera in 1975, but then they never really pursued that digital path, and by 2012 they were bankrupt. Now Netflix offered to sell to Blockbuster for $50 million in 2000, and Blockbuster passed because they thought Netflix was too small to matter. Now Netflix is worth over $200 billion. Back in the day, Kodak had a massively profitable film business, and digital cameras in 1975 had no market at all. Blockbuster had 9,000 stores and 65 million customers, and Netflix was losing money mailing DVDs. Looking back, it's easy to say that they should have pivoted, but from where they sat, why would they? And every pivot means throwing out what you built and starting over, so you can't just keep doing it. Companies that pivot once or twice actually raise more money and grow faster than companies that don't pivot at all. But companies that pivot more than twice do worse than both. Some companies abandon things too early before they have really tested whether it could work. And others pivot to something adjacent without fixing the real issue, like having the wrong team or not understanding the market. Also, the pivot stories make it sound like there is a moment of clarity when you realize you need to change, and then you change and it works. But real time, you don't know if you're being stubborn or being patient. You don't know if early friction means fundamental problems or just normal startup pain. The pivots that work sound obvious in hindsight, but then when you're in the middle of it, all you have is incomplete data and a gut feeling. The not so obvious part is, how do you know when your conviction is helping you push through hard times versus when it's blinding you to signals that you need to change?